Hi everybody. It's been an extremely hot day today, so I thought now the evening's come about, I'd do a little video on something I saw for the first time in my life last year when I was over here. I'm currently over in Maryland in the US of A, and for 2 weeks in July we get this lovely little phenomenon with fireflies. And at dusk, which is about now over here, they start to appear. Now at the moment it's still quite light. The camera obviously picks up far more light than our eyes do see, so you'll have to bear with me. But as it gets darker, you'll see them. You'll see glints of light at random intervals, at random places. Now the thing is, with the way my light works, they'll always shine wherever I'm not pointing the camera. Although we might catch something, I'm not too sure. I'm just going to let the camera roll, and I can see lights in front of me now. I'm not sure if the camera's picking them up, so I'm not looking at the monitor. Yes, it is. It is. So directly in front of me towards the lower part of the frame. I'm going to zoom in over in that area, although it's a bit of a waste of time because the second I do it, you just saw something there. And if we lower her down just a touch, we might get some, because obviously in the darker foliage is where they're going to light up and show up first. There you go, you can see them. As I say, totally random, so I've got no idea where or when they're going to appear. They could even zip right past my head or right in front of the lens. Until they light themselves up, we don't know. But it's really, really strange and really, really nice to see. Luckily there's a nice bit of woodland at the back of my son's house that I'm aiming at now, as you can see, which makes the perfect habitat for them. There's a nice tree line with loads of foliage offering lots and lots of dark places, which means they're going to show up and become abundantly clear. But also don't forget, the more I rattle on and the more I leave the camera rolling, the light's fading, which is also a bonus, because the darker it is, the more you're gonna see them. So we just let it roll. I did do a series of these last summer, but rather than take video, I took around about 30 or 40 still shots, all from the same vantage point, and then combine them all together, and it shows one pretty crazy shot. I'm going to zoom back. Oh, I've got to sort this squeaky lens out. We'll take it back there because I've got some showing up in the garden. And what happens is at dusk, when the time is right, they realise they've been hiding away all day, getting suntans and doing what they do during the day. And as soon as the light starts to go, it's like, right lads, come on, light up time. Let's go, let's get busy. And that's when the fun starts. And as it gets darker, I'm going to go in there, that's it. Seems a bit of focal range there. As it gets darker, so the more of them appear. And then for about 2 hours after sunset, they go absolutely bonkers. Because apparently the show of light and the strength of light indicates how strong a male they are, which makes them more prone to be able to mate. Yeah, I'm not sure about that because I'm not an expert, but that's what I've been told. That's what I found out. And where did that bit go that fell off my bloody camera? God. Oh, that's showing with Boeing 737 flying low over. Where's that gone? An open deck, the bits fell off the base of the camera and it's gone. Where? Aha! Found ya. Yes, that was like it. Right. What have we got showing? Anything showing up here yet? Yeah, they're fairly random. And there they are. Yeah, they are sort of glint here and there. I'll wait till we get a couple of strong ones and I'll. There's another one there just above the fence. Where is there anything else there? Yeah. And true enough, oh, the bats are out as well now. We have bats flying around. We might catch one flying in front of the lens. I don't know. Don't know, don't care, it's all a bonus. Certainly don't get to see these over in the UK, that's for sure. That's what I love about it. Where are I? Is there a secret to catching these things? No. No. Won't use anything fancy, standard lens on the Canon R5. Doesn't have to be an R5. You can use any DSLR if you've got the video capabilities. In fact, you can use your phone. Anything. If it takes video, you can use it. As long as it doesn't get too blotchy or crappy in low light, you'll get some good results. So yeah, modern up-to-date mobile phones and your iPhones, yep, they're more than capable of capturing this sort of stuff. It's just a matter of being patient, and if you have the same sort of luck as I do, just be ready to get let down. Oh, there was a couple of nice bright flashes there. Don't know if the camera caught them, but there, you just caught one. You caught one, yeah, I'm stuttering. It's that time of day. It's been a long day. Been down to the beach, been down to the beach all day and looked like heavily sunburnt, and yeah, these things we do. But I'm on vacation. I'm allowed to do that. I work hard all year for that, so yeah, that's my little folly. It was a good day though. That beach was gorgeous. And yes, as far as equipment goes, it's on a pretty bog standard tripod, box standard f5.6 lens. The camera is just on standard video because I'm crap with video. I haven't got a clue what the settings are. Never delved into it, didn't intend to, but I will be looking further into it as time goes on, as I think it's going to become an important part of my future plans as regards photography. And you never know, might urge someone else to do the same and become a multi-billionaire producer or something, nature photographer, filmmaker. I don't know. If it does, good luck to you. Just don't forget me on the Christmas list, you know what I mean? I don't want much out of life, really. So, alright, wait for another couple more blight. I can see lots of little glints here, there and everywhere. I don't know if the camera's picking up. A bloody garden even, right below me. Don't pan out because I know the thing won't pick them up. So what I'm going to do is increase the light ratio. So it should make the lens a little bit more sensitive. Because it's probably twice as dark now as it was 8 minutes ago when I started filming. And oh, like a lot of people I've come across, they're all being a bit dim. So right, we're going to pan around to the left now. There's a lot more going on up there, so let's see if that can offer anything. Oh, yep. Okay. Let's lift her up, get her in the tree line a little bit more. Let's see how that goes, shall we? It's a bit wobbly there, it doesn't look very square, so let's straighten that up. Yes, that's better. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Let's pull back a little bit on the lens. Squeak! See, that's how basic the lens is. It fucking squeals when I move. So, oops, I swear then. Oh, naughty me, it squeals when I turn the zoom ring. That's that bit WD-40 won't fix. And I'm seeing, nah, they all gone dim, I think. I don't know. I'm going to shut up now for a couple of minutes. There's a few flashes there. And also there's some croaking noises. That be the frogs. Lots of them. Bullfrogs. There's a pond about 100 yards away from us, and it's absolute perfect frog territory. And they've gone a bit quiet now, so if there's a predator lurking about there or not, I don't know, but once the area's clear, they're all going to start piping up, and boy do they make a funny little racket. There's nothing happening at the moment. Come on, Firefly, stop making me look a bloody idiot. Right, let's pause it there. Okay, I'm back. And it's been a real period of activity in the last few minutes. There we go, that was nice there, got nice. Oh, that's a good show. Yeah. Yeah, it all went quiet, there was nothing happening for a few minutes. I'm getting attacked by mosquitoes for some reason. Christ, I take one bite out of me, I certainly won't come back alive. And you know, I've got one just out of frame on the top of the fence line, and it ain't showing itself. And I can see a few little flickers about there. Oh, that was a nice one in the centre frame. Beautiful. Come on, my little beauties, show yourselves. Don't be shy. It's only little old me. So we'll be going over to the right hand side, so let's have a little deckers over there and see what's happening. And they're all going to go a little bit shy on me, I think. There we go. That's good. Yeah, not bad. I've got one flashing about. It's strange, there's nothing. The last couple of nights have gone absolutely ballistic this time of the day. Okay, nothing happening there again, so seems to be a bit going on top of the fence line over here. There we go. See if we can't catch anything. Oh God, we're going off in the bloody garden now. So I'm going to pull back again. Squeaky lens. Oh, there we go. There's a few bits happening. I'm trying to catch some of these in the garden because they're being closer, they're brighter. I'll do a car whizzing past me bonds actually. That would be a nice show. And yeah, if you can hear the aircraft when on the flight route from Baltimore, Washington International, and they've opted to use this runway tonight for their outbound flights. So I'm getting an aircraft going over about every 30 seconds or 1 minute, whatever the interval may be. But I'm an AV geek, so I don't mind. Not so bad. Bits of buggery. Certainly not as exciting as what the fireworks display was for the July 4th celebrations last night up in Columbia City, I must add, Maryland. Was absolutely fabulous. And using my old phone as a second camera now, I didn't just get stills this year, I also got a full video of it, which I will be posting on my YouTube channel in the very, very near future. Also can't edit it till I get back home to the UK, but yeah, keep an eye out for that one. It's absolute belter. It didn't go on as long this year as it did last, but boy did they pack some boom boom into it. It was brilliant. Hopefully you shall all enjoy watching that one when I eventually get around to doing it. Come on, Firefly, show yourself. For God's sake, making me look an idiot. We've got a few little flecks going off. One of the corner of the garden there, he's just going on the fence line there. Yeah, there he goes. Or it goes. Strange. I could well be at the end of their 2-week period, which would explain why there's not so many. Last year there was dozens of them. So let's ski around a little bit. Oh, that was a nice bright one there, wasn't it? Ski around there a little bit. Bring that up. Let's get up into the tree line a little bit more. There we go. See if we can pick up anything on that side. Probably like that. They're all gone dead now. Look, nothing. Boring kids. The English geezers out there to make him look a complete twat and not bother showing up. Oh no, there's some that ain't got the message. Nice. So there you go. Look, you see. I might take a walk down into the tree line a little bit later on this evening. See, I'm getting a little bit closer to them. Now it's getting darker. Yep, it's starting to show a lot more now. So let's pan around back towards the original position, which is about there. Okay, we shall leave it at that for now. You see my shadow on the fence there. Look, see me? I'm waving my hand. Wow, that one's just right in front of the lens there. That was a good one. I'll wait for colour bright more, then we'll call it a wrap, I think. Not really much else more to see, but there you go. Frogs and fireflies. Not a bad little combination, just outside the backyard, is it? Nah, that bright flash up there, that's a car headlight coming towards the road that backs around the woodland. As you can hear. Yeah, so they're all acting up just off screen there, just over to the left-hand side. See what happens here. See if that's going to sort itself out. Whoa. That one that just flew from the left of shot was literally not far from the side of me actually. But it's so small you can't see it. I'm not sure if I see one of these things in daylight to know what they actually look like. Yeah, we've got the tree sparkling a little bit now. You can see them here. Something's biting my foot now. Get off. Get off, you. Yeah, as I said, the lens is starting to struggle now with the autofocus. Put it there. Try it there. Where's it done? Whoa. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to shut off for a second, switch over to manual focus and see what we can do on that. Okay, we'll switch over to manual focus now. Oh, this should prove to be a little bit sharper instead of that blurry sharp thing as the autofocus tries to hone in on nothing. So another point for those of you that are used to using autofocus lenses in low light, if you find a thing can't pick up a subject, or even in daylight, if you're trying to concentrate on a specific subject, you've got maybe the wind blowing or something, you'll find the lens will be what I call hunting, and that is going in, out, trying to focus, and it doesn't focus. It focuses on everything bar the subject you're after. Then obviously what's happening is it can't find a subject stable enough for it to lock onto. So therefore you have to switch to manual focus and do it that way. Works every time. Autofocus is lovely when it works good and when the wind ain't blowing, but if you're working on a non-static subject, or if you're outside in the backyard or out in the fields or whatever and the wind's blowing, the clump of grass you got a particular fix on, you want to capture, won't focus, switch to manual and you'll get it. Otherwise you'll be there all day, and all you're doing, you just be wearing your batteries out, because unless you can get a permanent lock on a static subject, the autofocus won't work. And there's a little tip for you. Font of knowledge, eh? Alright, I think that's about as much excitement as we can all gather for tonight. Okay, that'll be it. So until the next one, thanks for watching. Bye bye.